Growing on, gardeners? Today I'm going to share with you what I do to prune or not prune my container indeterminate tomatoes. So we can first get the quick one out of the way is I don't prune determinate tomatoes, if at all, because they set their fruit all at once, and if you prune off any of the suckers, you're reducing your harvest no matter what. But we can move on to something like this Sun Gold Select tomato in the back. What do I do to prune or not prune these? And same with the Super Sweet 100 and this Bonnie Best tomato right here. I do not prune to a single stem while I'm in a container. At most, I will do maybe 3 or 4 main stems. As you can see, I'm just letting all these suckers grow because I've tried doing single stem, double stem in containers, and they never give me an abundant harvest. I just use these sturdy, strong tomato cages that you get from like Lowe's. These have lasted for like 3 years now, and they've held up wonderfully. I just prune anything that starts coming out, like out of the tomato cage. I prune them out, and whatever that isn't going inside or maybe super crowding the inside, I might prune that out. But for the most part, I leave all the new suckers, because see, look at this sucker. It's already producing a flower, and if I prune these side shoots off, then I am missing out on more tomatoes. But the best years I've had tomatoes is the years I rarely prune them in containers, because you really do lose out on the harvest. And if you do single or double stem these plants will get way too tall, because you know the root system, it can only support so much growth, so it sends it all going straight up, and then when it gets windy, your tomato plants will fall over. And then another thing to keep in mind is to put your keep your tomato clusters, and make sure you keep putting the branches as they maybe slowly grow outside of the container. Just make sure you gently put them back in, like I did to this branch right here. I just gently put it back in, and they're good to go. That's all you really have to keep in mind. You know, if you're growing like in a trellis system, like maybe you have your trellising up here, then you could go ahead and, you know, either double or triple stem them, because again, single stemming reduces your harvest unless you're growing like 60 different types of tomatoes, and you want those 60 different types of tomatoes. But you know, for the novice gardener, for the regular gardener, just like I am, and you probably are, just if you're growing them in containers, kind of let them go however you want them to go. You know, just prune anything being excess and all that, and you'll be good to go with an abundant harvest of tomatoes. So I hope you liked this video and got something out of it, and until I see you in the next video, I hope you like this and subscribe to see more gardening tips and tricks.